What up, folks? I'm in top of this video. In this video, I'm gonna speak about particular programming, but in a particular way about a particular programming, the standpoint of basically it's like it's the systems, the iconic, popular, the oldest show, over 10 years, 20 years, things like that. Probably something like that. If something standing in the way. And my videos get my videos the wrong way. That's on you, things like that. So I ain't gonna there. But mainly the top of this video basically on to WideAwakeUntilForever standpoint into this video. I speak about predictive programming, the show of the Simpsons, mocking those who speaking truth, mocking those who repair it if something ever goes wrong, mocking those who doing the right thing. So that's what they're basically doing, man. The system basically, those who put them on in the first place and into their Fox News channels, wherever it may be, things like that. Those who actually connected with those at the top. What you would call it, Illuminati, Powers B, what you do. What else? They basically trying to mob people doing the right thing. That pretty much shit right there. I mean, trying to make this video quick, short. I mean, it's all the plan and it's all the plan. The plan, I think part of the main plan in a way, something like be like, trying to make everything upside down. Trying to make everything upside down to whereas you doing these things that don't make sense at all. You doing these things that's against of your life. You doing these things that are harmful to yourself. That's what they do, and whether it is media, music, movies, etc., vice versa, wherever you get your hands on any type of medium forms. So wherever they can put their outlets, they still control over and having adapting to millions and billions of people that get their hands off of and to hit to the airways and hit to their television sets and hit to their whatever it is, computer laptop or any many type of gadgets you can get your online access to, things like that. And then look at these things and the propaganda and the particular programming, things like that, where they're trying to persuade the people, trying not to do the thing that makes sense the most. So that is one of them of the system episode and things like that. I mean, just basically trying to mock people doing the right thing. So I know that we in the white track. You way want to call it the truth movement. Our basis, I just like to call it into the know or whatever you like to call it, the weight movement. I didn't start the whole thing on like that, even though even if I did, my teacher wasn't trying to do all that. I was trying to make a certain username so I could like spook y'all motherfuckers, get y'all guessing and whatnot. Y'all you want to do all this and yeah. But that's pretty much what they're doing, man. I mean, those on the top, man, just like to use propaganda in a way, trying to convince people who watch these movies and watch these shows and trying to implant new stereotypes, trying to use the double standards, things like that, trying to get over somebody else, wasted people or things like that in particular, or just certain type of people, things like that. So basically, top of the video, I want to speak about how the systems episodes with particular programming trying to discredit those who doing the right thing. So when you peep game of learning how to unlock their abilities to see particular programming in movies and shows and video games, all that. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by any medium form, anything you get your hand off from you buy from the store, or whatever. And they mock people doing the right thing, whatnot. You know those who do the right thing. They the right track and they mocking them every year, whatnot, whatever it may be, or whatever it is with it. Whatever you want to call it. So yeah, man. I mean, don't fall for the bullshit. Don't fall for the lies. You're not supposed to believe everything on your television sets, all of that anyway. I mean, if you're not gonna research that shit they say, you're not gonna decode that bullshit and shit. He's saying, the shit you watch on your television, that's on you. You believe the bullshit. That's on you. You trying to just easily convince by the television, telling you trying to defend the wrong people and you didn't third and all that. I mean, that pretty much shit right there. So yeah, I mean, it's sad in it. I mean, it's weird in the day, man. That's going to those at the top going to discredit this, trying to destroy the image of people doing the right things in life every year, every day, weeks, months. That's just how it is. That's just how it goes. That's just how it operates. So you just learn how those who are really against you, not your friend, all that, and learn how they roll, how they operate, a lot of the taxes, the ability, the full deck of cards, and all that. So what you want to call it, foot the boats. That be much shit right there. I mean, I'm not trying to make this video super long. This one. But I be much shit by video. I mean, the peak game, man. I mean, they being exposed, man. I mean, the more the masses of the population and whatnot to realize what they really doing to everybody else, whatnot, the more their scheme tactics be unaffected. You know, just worthless along the way. You know, things like that. So that be much shit right there. Like first, try to comment what you think about the standpoint of those who put them on the system, use the program, basically trying to mock and just criticize, suck it down, people do the right thing. I mean, that's very off. Yes, that don't make no sense. You discredit somebody, you doing the right things. I mean, preparing just in case something happens. I mean, ridiculous, man. I mean, yeah, I already say my piece about this one. So I pretty much share. So I put my few cents on the white bucket on this one. So I pretty much share. But like, first try to comment. If you don't, that's fine. Thanks for listening. That's it. Why wait till whatever? Boy coming soon. So yeah, I mean it's weird, man. I'm out.